Hey friends, how we doing? Excuse me while I try to figure out how to clothing. I burnt my tongue on tea. I heated water, okay, and then I got my mug. This is one of the testers. I heated the water, put it in my mug, and then forgot about it for a while. Well, no, so I heated the water, left it in the thing, put the tea thing in my mug, forgot about it for a while. I played with the dog, and then I was like, oh shit, I need to make my tea like 5 minutes ago. And so I went out there and I poured the water in, and like, you know, it just started to turn colors, and I was like, I really like to take a drink of this. And the mug was cold because the water hadn't been in there for 30 seconds. And then I just put it in my mouth and got it real good too. Now it's cooling down. I don't usually drink tea. Yeah, it was fucking stupid. But when I do drink tea, it's in the classic limited edition December mug from 2020. I think only me. There's one other person that has one, and Lady Game Guy. Zeke has that mug. That's a little. If it was hot, I can't feel it now. I was thinking about having pizza tonight. Not salt. It's gonna be nasty. It's just gonna taste like nothing. All food will taste like salt for a while, because that's what it's like when you burn your tongue. Welcome in, everybody. Seek was here first. Mr. V redeemed first. Right there. Tony's here. Warlock is here. The Warlock saw Tia Carrera. Catesio's here. Had another banger from Catesio. Droop Dog is not here because I fucking banned them. It was a bot. It was a bot. Every time I get raided, more bots come in. If you guys ever, I don't know. You know, usually it's pointless to ban bots, but we started thinking differently when, you know, the hate raids started happening. Now I'm just like, fuck them all. Usually they're just statistics collecting totally benign creatures that benefit somebody somehow but don't actually hurt us. So, if anybody ever wanted the resource to see whether or not somebody in their chat was a bot, this is what I use. It's kind of the only place out there to get information like this. Works for me. Also, it's December the 10th. We have crossed into the 4 alphanumerical digits in the file name of the date, which is the part where it kind of all falls apart, but I don't care, because it's still cool. Still cool. Today's a sealed game. That's exciting. I have a strategy guide for it too. Which is the only reason I know about this game, because I found this thing in a Goodwill, and I was like, what is this? And I looked it up and looked at some screenshots, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now, $4 purchase, and then like $10 for the game on eBay. I found one sealed because nobody gives a shit about this game, and that's fine too. Oh, maybe 1 year. Maybe on the 5th anniversary of December, I'll put this mug back up for sale. Maybe. How about that? I talk a lot about limited edition and exclusive and whatever, but you know I hate that shit anyways. That just have new December mugs? Yeah, pretty much. But I could do like a 1-day sale on the original, because it doesn't have a date. Oh, it does have a date on it, doesn't it? I'll probably redesign it at some point. This year we didn't do a date in the logo. Because I was lazy and didn't feel like figuring out what font that was to fix it. Because in Rune Academy, the file was all images. There was no text, no font. And I didn't feel like digging to find it. What about you guys? You guys got anything fun and exciting? Told you my exciting news. I'm planning to have pizza tonight. Oh man, I meant to make better mugs. Specifically like mugs with 2 logos on them. But I keep forgetting to do that when I have free time. Yeah. I'm still waiting on printer ink for the dot matrix. I think it was part of that big fuck up over there at Amazon, but it seems like it's being delivered by FedEx, but it's delayed, lost. Who knows? Who knows? Got the peel card. Thank you so much for the host, my friend. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Tomorrow, my plan is to have a nice morning with my wife and dog. So maybe go to the dog park, right? And then really after dinner, crank down on Anvil of Dawn. Maybe I'll start a little bit early, like 5 p.m. or something tomorrow. I feel weird having gotten rid of Thursday night streams. I don't love it. But Saturday's good too. I was starting to think maybe I need to do Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Hey, Board Game Heaven, welcome in. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided exactly what I want to do there. I don't know. Part of me is like, take a fucking day off. The other part of me just wants to stream more. It helps when you're especially into the game. And Anvil of Dawn I am into. Your debit card magically started working with PayPal after I had problems with it previously. Which is great because I'll be needing it to buy Magic the Gathering cards in the coming weeks. So yeah, nice. There's some things that I want from PayPal that we can't have. So I have my PayPal. You know, it's linked to our bank account, me and my wife's. I would like to have PayPal have a place that I can put money. Because my PayPal gets a lot of, like, automatic things. Like, Twitch subscriptions, Discord renewals, all my Patreon things that I'm subscribed to, stuff like that, right? So, you know, I get paid from Twitch, and then it just gets leached out, right? Which is fine. Like, money goes to paying things. But, like, you know, like, I have X amount of money after a payout, and then when I'm like, all right, that X amount of money, well, now it's like $50 less because it was just getting leached out from that rather than coming out of the bank account. I would like a place in PayPal, like a wallet or a savings account where I could just take that payout, put it there, right? The same with the Ko-fi stuff, right? I would love that. So we opened a second bank account for me a couple months back because it's a good idea. Now, taking money out of PayPal and putting it into a bank account takes like 5 to 10 days. It's stupid, right? Or you can pay like a massive fee and get it in there faster. It's just, it's dumb, and it only exists because PayPal wants you to keep your money in there, spend it through them, and get the fees, right? And I'm too impatient to wait 10 days and my money just kind of disappears until it reappears, right? So we opened that, and then we found out the fatal flaw in that. You can only have one bank account linked to PayPal at a time. And only certain bank accounts. So, you know, our credit union and my, like, whatever bank account we just made, it'd have to be one or the other. Which means we couldn't use, you know, the bank account I share with my wife to put money in PayPal. Or have, you know, that be like, you know, I need to make, you know, a $15 purchase on PayPal come out of that bank account or the other one. I have to only be one bank account. I hate that. I think PayPal should have a wallet. Is it as safe as a bank? I don't know, probably not, but I use it to store money already. I've never had a problem. I mean, banks aren't safe. Just as safe as the bank, I guess. But I wish there was a way for a wallet that, you know, didn't get the auto stuff. Maybe the answer is to take all the auto stuff and just put it on the bank account so that PayPal can just grow. Actually, you know what? That's a good idea. I don't know. It's that frustrating thing where it's like, I'm not a stupid guy. I just don't have all the smart thoughts when I need them. So this was like a 4-month problem and the answer just dawned on me. So that's super irritating. Like, it's all up here. I just can't get to it when I want to. I'm sure everybody can relate. I'm just probably more frustrated than most about it. See, now I need to not forget it, so I'm gonna message my wife real quick. Because originally I used PayPal for all that stuff because it's like, I don't know, a buffer. Because I don't trust the internet exactly. You know, like, just hooking a Humble Bundle up to the bank account through some secure checkout thing that I don't understand never really felt safe. And that's why I use PayPal as like a middleman. On that note, I'm going to send a message to my wife. Welcome in, Dragon Gym. Hope you're having a great day. Okay. Box of the day is us unsealing a brand new game. Well, brand new old stuff. You know what I mean. You're having a headache day and more than 2 hours. I'm sorry. Before you get horizontal. Hey, Rush Pirate. I understand that. I've been fighting headaches in the evening, and I'm not sure exactly what the deal is. Maybe computer screens. Probably alcohol and my sinus problems. Hey, Sean. Alright, here it is. Daedalus encounter. I'm anxious to get the shrink wrap off of this because I want to know exactly what's on the inside of this thing. It's kind of weird. Starring Tia Carrera. And that guy. Microsoft Windows compatible? Looks like Virgin Interactive and Metakai? Mechadaeus. Mechadaeus, man, there's a word. Sounds like a cookie. Have not installed the game, don't even know if it'll run, so that'll be fun. Let's get this thing open. Hanging on to this one for a long time. So originally, this is a Windows and DOS. Is a Windows and DOS. Windows and... Why do I know that? Because it doesn't say that there. Yeah, okay. PC or MS-DOS or later, with Windows 3.1 or later. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's just like, it's not a DOS game of boards! You know. Oh, it feels good. Oh, good. Alright, so there is, like... This thing looks so weirdly sun-faded. I think that the plastic has all... Look at this. You see this over here? It's all turned yellow or something. So this is on the plastic. You just can't hate me, cat. Jack Link. What does it smell like? You know, wouldn't it have been awesome if it was like some women's perfume or something? That just would have been hilarious. It smells like nothing. It actually has 0 smells. Is it a real game? With a cover like this, I would expect it to smell like cigarette smoke or something. Okay. How do you come out? Like that, I guess. Oh, interesting. This is a fold. Yeah, it folds here. So, it comes out like this. Okay. Is that? Oh yeah, Virgin Interactive always has like an envelope. Remember that? What? Okay, we're gonna get into that for sure. So, and then this guy comes out, and then there's this piece of cardboard here. So here's the insert. This is fun. Right? Looks like there's 2 pieces of cardboard to push this up front. And Jesus Christ, that's a giant something, ain't it? Okay. So this is one of the most unique boxes I've ever opened. And here's your Kia Carrera flap. Isn't that exciting? I should probably just make this image be some kind of overlay that can be redeemed. Or an emote. We'll see. We'll see how we feel about the game. I wonder if you can encounter the Daedalus. We'll find out. Okay. We all want to know about this first, right? Okay, I got it back. Just touch and go there for a minute. Zesty Bites. Snack-sized treats for your CD-ROM. An appetizing sampler of new games from Virgins. Virgin. From Virgins. Maybe. I've seen software devs before. Oh, God. Both correct. And on that note, apparently John Romero is streaming Doom for his birthday right now. Some anniversary. I just feel so mad on John Romero after he stood us up on Save&Raid last year. Alright, what's on here? Lands of Lore 2, The 11th Hour, Daedalus Encounter, Lost Eden, Command and Conquer, Flight Unlimited, Heart of Darkness, NASCAR Racing. You got 500 followers? Congratulations, Dragon Jim. Congratulations. That's fucking awesome. Are Zesty Bites? Is this not a real thing? Like, these are Cheez-Its or something, right? So this is not a real thing? Because now I kind of wish there was rainbow crackers. Look at all the colors back here. We should probably look at this disc too. We're going to be looking at a lot of discs today. Because we've also got the disc that came in the guide. Which has some behind the scenes stuff and whatnot. Heart of Darkness, cool game. I don't know that one. I know what Heart of Darkness is. The book. Virgin limited warranty is a sentence I never thought I'd see. The jokes, folks. Jokes. Alright, here's the envelope. Help! When to get it, where to get it, and how to get it. This is the CD-ROM product catalog. You plan on playing... Oh, yeah, with your new monitor? When are you doing that? Sunday? Or for the celebration? I will probably never play the 7th Guest or the 11th Hour. That slurping eyeball sound that I've sat through so many streamers do for hours on that one puzzle? Probably not. I'm sorry. This looks much better than I remember Lands of Lore looking. Is this bullshot? Man. Throat got all kinds of weird. Mr. Tampa, how are you doing today? There she is, Tia Carrera. Here's Creature Shock. That for PC CD-ROM and 3DO. I never heard of that. NASCAR Flight Unlimited is oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of Fly exclamation mark. Not who I thought it was. Cherry Onions, good to see you too. Welcome in. We are opening a sealed box of Daedalus Encounter. Well, we opened it. Now we're looking through the stuff. Frantic Factory. What a cool title. Felicity Astronzi. Wow, how do I say that? Felicity Astronzi. Yes. Thank you for the host board game. That one's easier to say. Tronzi. Wow. Sounds Italian. That is... sorry. My little American brain. What's Iron Assault? I don't know this one. Apparently there's another mech game. Oh my god. See, now my mouth doesn't work. Just boom. Iron Assault is another mech game I haven't heard of. Be on the lookout for that. D-Day, Operation Overlord, Dune 2, Dune, Critical Path. Still gotta send an address for the envelope. Yes, you do. Yeah, Twitch DMs is fine. There's no talk, just play. We'll get there. Not there yet, we still gotta open the game. Something else in here. Is it $1 million? Win a free computer game. Pretty much $1 million. Cool. The hell is a System 7 and a System 7.1? I don't know this. So there's no manual here yet. Oh, it's Mac OS. Got it. I got it. One day I'll have some Macs. Be cool like True Tonys. I'll never be that cool, but I can get some Macs or something. That was risky. I almost cut my finger off. I should have expected it to have 1 million CDs. You got it. You got it. Christmas 1992. This is a pretty cool box. It's one of the most unique ones I have. Okay, so this must be the manual. There it is. It says instruction manual. Look at these discs. They're kind of nice, aren't they? There's your quick start. Felicity is like Feli and C. Not like the city, but a C. Oh. C like Italian, and then Ma is a normal M. Grazi, yeah. Grazie. Okay. Felice? Is that how you say that? It's like Felice? Felicima Tronis? Am I getting closer? Felicima Tronis? trying my hardest. Sorry. It's good to have you here. Thank you for helping me with that. Felici. Felici. That sounds better than anything I've said. Here's the instruction manual. It is full color. They only use a couple, though. Felici Listi? Okay. Not a ton of, it's a bunch of information, but nothing really exciting in that manual. It is cool, though, that it's the same image here. And they kind of line up. I think that's pretty awesome. Not going to lie. Okay. You need to settle down. All right, let's do this. Let's do the install. Let's see what happens. We're going this way. Chat with me here. All right, there we go. Format C? No. You? You? Alright, we're going to try to do the DOS install. The Y is for yes. No. No. The formatting C. What I need to do is make a clone of the SD card that runs this thing. Okay. First things up. Get this game installed. Please work, please work, please work. The last time we did a live install, it wasn't a great time. It'll get there a bit. This thing uses QuickTime. Let's type install, see what happens here. No! Oh my god. That was a bin file. What's up, nerds? Hey, Haggard, how you doing? Images, movies, QuickTime setup. Let's set up Max. How about that? Program requires Windows. Can we try to figure out so many things? Every time I hit install, it does the WordPerfect thing. Something that WordPerfect installs. So like if I just type install, it goes to this. We don't want that. I need to kill that. I think we might have to install this. What does the instruction manual say about installing a DOS? What file do I... Actually, there was a quick setup right here. Hanging in a shady parking lot? Uh-oh. That's the PC Quick Start. This said DOS on the box. Without breaking the 8.3 format. It can be 4 digits. Software. PC or MS-DOS 5.0 or later. Yeah, okay. How do I do that? What is installation? Do I need to install it in Windows and then there will be a DOS file? You're on your way for some. Which part? You're on your way for some kidneys. Oh no. I've got Macintosh installation instructions and performance. PC. Okay, what if I do the min? We just set up min. Oh. Do bin files run? Let's just type Daedalus exe. What do we got? What do we get here? I didn't see that. Start window. There must be a way to install this in DOS. There has to be if it has DOS listed, right? Because if DOS is listed, then you don't need Windows. Right? Right? Thanks for the redeem, Warlock. How cool it is. Thank you. Maybe it's not on. Welcome back, everybody. I do love that redeem. That thing only exists because Captain Peel Card's so fucking awesome. By the way. Okay. I have installed the game through Windows. I looked at all 3 of the discs while you guys are doing that. They're just more videos and sounds and images, right? There wasn't any, DOS installers. I don't know if I'd see it, but these say they're all PC CD-ROMs. None of them say Macintosh either. So I'm wondering if there's different versions of the game, and they just have like the specs for all of them. Like if there's like an MS-DOS box, and I have the Windows box. I don't know. All the videos still seem to be on the CD-ROM, though.
Are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, so we need to install QuickTime 2.0. And I don't have QuickTime on this at all, I don't think. How you doing, Slim Fat? Welcome in. Don't. QuickTime setup. So let's get QuickTime installed. Fun, fun, fun. .01, nice. Do we get to see that cool test thing that it does? Maybe we open it up here. Well, that's movie player. Oh yeah, I guess. Sample movie, here we go. Y'all remember this? This thing was so cool, man. The first time I saw this test video, I always thought this was awesome. It was like a video game, right? So cool. Alright.
Casey?
Yeah, I don't think this is a DOS game. We'll try to boot it in DOS. We'll try to do the game in DOS, but I don't think it is. It's like we're missing something. You know what I mean? Hell are you? I wish this was in alphabetical. Oh, there it is. The last one. Jesus. Daedalus. Okay. Daedalus. Something's happening. Or we locked up. It booted Windows. The box says DOS, so, you know, we're gonna allow it. I feel cheated by this game, though. Like, I'm not gonna not do it. We're not gonna, like, cancel it and go to something else. But I'm feeling a little cheated by the game. Because the box definitely said DOS. Alright, y'all ready for an adventure? Hey, at least I'm on a computer, haggard. Box says DOS, I'm okay, scot-free. Womp. Let's look at the trailer first. Why not? It's a good thing I'm the DOS police. I make the law. God damn it, screensaver.
She's trying to say you're a brain in the box, Casey.
Oh, this gonna be good. DOS porn. No. It does look like an excuse to look at Tia Carrere's cleavage, though. Okay. I need to kill my screensaver. I need to put the software... God damn. I need to put the software on here for... mouse. Stop this. Shit. Okay, I think it's done. Which is on some USB drive somewhere. I was looking for it today, but this mouse has a little nub here, not a scroll wheel, and it needs software to turn the sensitivity down. And it's on a drive somewhere. Tia Carrere. Well, Wikipedia says there is no Windows version. Only DOS 3D on Mac. Yeah, the box says that this is DOS and Windows. Well, it doesn't say Windows. It says PC or DOS 5.0. But the front of the box says Windows. So I don't know what's up with that. Somebody sure did screw up here, though. Slim Fat, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Warlock. Alright. I wish it was full screen. It's asinine that it's not full screen. At least we can do that this full window. It's like they only put it in Windows to have it in a window. (2135 AD). Planets Beta Trianguli 6. What? Final days of the first interstellar war. Hey, Amora the cat.
Maintain formation, people, and keep alert. This sector's supposed to be crawling with Vakar fighters. Casey, anything on the scanners? Never mind.
We got 5 Krakow class interceptors coming in hot and heavy, Case.
That's right, Warlock.
Come on, Case. Alright. Got 2 breaking formations, Case. Alright, Case, you got one coming up. He's waiting. Right in front of you. Come on, Case, shoot. Got him, got him.
That's cool that the missiles were actually being fired.
Collision in 8, 7, 6.
Casey, this is Ari. God, I hope you can hear me. Look, your ejection pod hit some debris. You got hit pretty bad, but the med techs are trying to fix you up with life support and artificial senses.
You just hang in there, Case, and you'll be okay. Audio link is activated. Cutting in visual in 3, 2, 1.
Switch on neural interface.
You got it.
Casey? It's Ari. Hi. Look. Your mind has been placed in a cerebral support mechanism. It's a device that when...
She's trying to say you're a brain in a box, Case.
Zach, could you let me handle this, please?
Oh, I'm Casey.
Oh,
Look, it's kind of hard to explain. Here, why don't I let you take a look at yourself? Now, you may not look the same on the outside, but I know it's you on the inside. And we need to know if you can respond. If you can, use the virtual interface in front of you to transmit a yes.
Oh, here's yes.
Yes! Great, it works.
Case, you probably haven't heard, but the war is over. We flamed their butts at Exeter 3. The Vicar lost a third of their fleet. They went running with their tails between their legs straight to the Taladarans, practically begged them to negotiate a peace treaty. Of course, you know, that put us out of a job. But hey, war's...
How you doing, Amora?
So right now you're aboard the Artemis, finest salvaging vessel in the sector. Zach and I cobbled her together from a couple of surplus Alliance transports.
And not to mention the engines that we sort of borrowed from an Orion
They're lying,
class
Casey.
destroyer. May not look like much from the outside, but she could tug terra firma right out of orbit.
Well, we thought we'd help salvage some of the Vakar ships we helped disable in the first place.
Seems only fair. The way we see it, there's a lot of valuable cargo out there just floating around, free for the taking.
And we figured you'd be interested in joining us, so we liberated you from the lab. Zach hardwired your interface into the ship's systems.
It's good to have you back, Casey. So, what do you say, guys? Let's do some hunting.
Oh no. Oh no. You feel bad not streaming and missing everyone else's sleep has been weird. Dude, I feel that. Sleep has also been weird. Grapple arm?
Alright, hard contact at 17,000 kilometers.
Oh man, we've been poking around the sector for 2 days now. Maybe we finally got something. Activating view screens. Oh, Vakar freighter. Fat and juicy.
I'm so disappointed by how fucking small this video window is.
Why don't you go ahead and activate your remote control probe, Casey, see if you can get us a better look at this derelict. Okay, let me try something really quick.
Let's try changing the resolution so that it's bigger on my...
All subsystems now.
You do that. Restart the game. I didn't save. Okay, so we gotta go through all that again. Oh, it does! Look at that! Well, this is still better. This is still better. Hang on.
Look. Your mind has been placed in a cerebral support mechanism. It's a device.
Okay, this is still better.
That when...
She's trying to say you're a brain in a box, Case.
Zach, could you let me handle this, please?
Oh,
Look, it's kind of hard.
EDT career in 4K.
Here.
Girl,
I'll
same.
let you take a look at yourself.
That's me. Okay, that's me.
Now, you may not look the same on the outside, but I know it's you on the inside. And we need to know if you can respond. If you can, use the virtual interface in front of you to transmit a yes.
That's so dark. It's so dark. Thank you, Mr. V, for the spacebar.
It's not working. Sorry, Case. Shut it down.
Oh shit! I took too long and game overed. That's ridiculously fucking interesting. Trying to understand what...
Casey? It's Airy. Hi. Look. Your mind has been placed in a cerebral support mechanism. It's a device that when...
She's trying to say you're a brain in a box, Case.
Zach, could you let me handle this, please?
Oh,
Look, it's kind of hard to explain. Here, why don't I let you take a look at yourself? Now, you may not look the same on the outside, but I know it's you on the inside. And we need to know if you can respond. If you can, use the virtual interface in front of you to transmit a yes. Yes! Great, it works.
Case, you probably haven't heard, but the war is over. We flamed their butts at Exeter 3. The Vicar lost a third of their fleetmen. They went running with their tails between their legs straight to the Taladarans, practically begged them to negotiate a peace treaty. Of course, you know, that put us out of a job. But hey, war is hell, right?
So right now you're aboard the Artemis, finest salvaging vessel in the sector. Zach and I cobbled her together from a couple of surplus Alliance transports.
And not to mention the engines that we sort of borrowed from an Orion-class destroyer. May not look like much from the outside, but she could tug terra firma right out of orbit.
Well, we thought we'd help salvage some of the Vakar ships we helped disable in the first place.
Seems only fair. The way we see it, there's a lot of valuable cargo out
Oh
there.
wait, the way they crack up trying to do this.
And we figured you'd be interested in joining us, so we liberated you from the lab. Zach hardwired your interface into the ship systems.
It's good to have you back, Casey. So, what do you say, guys? Let's do some hunting.
Gross. Gross. Whoever you are. And, man in the back said, everyone attack, and it turned into bomb. This is not a spaceship sailed.
Alright, hard contact at 17,000 kilometers.
Oh man, we've been poking around the sector for 2 days now.
Sad and juicy.
Case, what do you say? You want to take your new equipment for a test drive?
Why don't you go ahead and activate your remote control probe, Casey? See if you can get us a better look at this derelict.
Probe launch systems offline. Hey, Loyal. I don't understand.
Run your diagnostics.
Thank you. So...
Okay, now deploy the probe, Casey.
Okay.
Open probe bay doors.
Days been treating me really good, Loyal. How was yours? Deep cleaning the kitchen. I'm gonna do a little bit of that after the stream too. I spilled some coffee on the
I ask you, what does it feel like having your eyes and ears floating around in a little
counter earlier today.
here with us?
Knock it off, Zach.
I'm just asking Casey a question.
Okay, Casey, your guidance system's pretty much automatic. So
Board Game Heaven, have a great night.
Most other functions are up to you.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Close call there, buddy. Collision avoidance seems to be working.
Alright, let's try your computer lane to see how it works. Why don't you run an ID check on this pile of junk, see if you can get the name of the ship, and maybe get some idea of what the cargo might have been.
Well, I got you guys the answer. Now what?
Okay, you're coming up on some cargo door controls. Right there, Case. Alright, now try using your laser torch upper right-hand switch. Should pump enough juice into the system, pop that door wide open.
Be careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby-trap their hulks.
Laser. I'm firing my laser. Oh, laser armed. What did they say? Okay.
Casey, I warned you about traps. You just blew our only probe. Now we have to go back and start all over again. Thank you.
No. Not the beginning of the fucking game. Please God, not the beginning. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Cargo door controls. Right there, Case. Alright, now try using your laser torch upper right-hand switch. Should
This
pump
thing?
enough juice into the system, pop that door wide open.
Be careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby-trap their hulks. Casey, I warned you about traps. You just blew our only probe. Now we have to go back and start all over again.
I like when she yells at me. Just pretty. It's Tia Carrera, Loyal. Oh my God! Did he not say upper right-hand corner? Right-hand corner. Casey. Meh, 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 meh.
Some cargo door controls. Right there, Case.
Okay, maybe we use a
Try using
different.
your laser torch upper right-hand switch. Should pump enough juice into the system, pop that door wide open.
Be careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby-trap their hulks.
I don't... Chat, upper right-hand corner, is this not it here?
Casey, I warned you about traps. You just blew our only probe. Now we have to go back and start all over again. Thank you.
Never gets old. To do all the heavy work? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you're coming up on some cargo door controls. Right there, Case. Alright, now try using your laser torch, upper right-hand switch. Should pump enough juice into the system, pop that door wide open.
Be careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby-trap their hulks.
What the fuck do they want me to do here? Upper right-hand switch. Am I trying to not hit the yellow part? I don't see a switch here. I mean, what do you guys? I'm gonna do right here, I guess. I don't know.
Casey, I warned you about traps.
Okay, you're coming up on some cargo door controls. Right there, Case.
She
Try
warned
using
me.
your laser torch, upper right-hand switch. Should pump enough juice into the system, pop that door wide open.
Be
Is it-
careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby-trap their hulks.
Okay, you know what? We have a book. The reason I have this game is because I found a strategy guide for it. I didn't know about it before this. We're going to the guide because this is strange. Do the walkthrough. I'm scared to death. Okay. Oh, her name's Ari. I didn't actually catch that. Wow, this strategy guide actually reads like a story. Casey refers to himself as I. Also, it's weird, like all purple. Everything's purple, not black and white. Like this is black. It's like, be careful, Casey, cautions Ari. I pause, considering the ramifications of mistake at this point. If the door is rigged, we could lose the probe. I better look over carefully. What did Zach say? Upper right-hand corner switch. Wait a minute. The upper right-hand corner is on the left. What's he talking about? I studied... What the fuck? What the fuck? He tells me to do the upper right-hand corner. The book here says, wait, what's he talking about? He's wrong. It's on the lower left. What? What the actual hell, game? Did my brain just stop working? I don't understand. So, what does that mean? And where is it? Lower left? Is it this thing? That's not lower left. We all we all make mistakes. So dude's wrong. This view is probably rotated? We did try this one, right? Is it the blue thing? And the game locks. God damn it! We can't see. Okay.
been known to booby trap their fault.
Crazy, no! Ugh!
Try using your laser torch, upper right-hand switch. Should pump enough juice into the system, pop that door wide open.
Be careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby trap their hulks.
You know what isn't in the guide here? You know what isn't in the guide? Any indication of what on the screen? Oh god, it still didn't move over because you guys did the thing that made it. Oh, okay. The thing that isn't in the guide is any indication on this image of what it is. The guide literally doesn't tell you that. It just tells you that the game's lying to you about where to click. But it does not help you know what you are supposed to click. What the literal fuck? Alright, lower left. Okay, I'm just gonna click things at random. Boom. Okay. This is the first moment of gameplay, by the way.
Door controls right there, Case. Alright, try using your laser torch, upper right-hand switch. Should pump enough juice into the system, pop that door wide open.
Be careful, Casey. Vakar have been known to booby trap their hulks.
What if I hit the blue part?
Nice job, Casey.
Look at me.
They're kicking the floodlight.
The fire? I don't actually have a button for that anymore. I think I deleted that scene. It was getting long in the tooth and I never used it anymore. Extreme close-up Garth. Oh, do you want the floodlight?
Whoa! God, those things are up.
Ugh.
Aliens are quite attractive.
Hey. I was drunk that night, you know that. And besides, it swore to me that it was female.
Casey, stop there. Let's get a good look around this place.
Oh, interesting. Okay. This might be forward? No, that's up. Fun. I mean, okay, we'll just do a loop-de-doo. What? Sure, just go through the tightest possible place. Sweet tunes, though.
Hey, wait, what's that?
Yeah, Casey, can you grab that floating object?
It looks like the switch. I guess I gotta pull out the grapple. Crunch.
Good. Now run an analysis on it.
least we got a nice souvenir.
No way. It's a Vakar war medal, Zach. Belongs with their dead. May as well come on in, Casey. It's just not our day.
Because we aren't going to search the rest of the ship.
This whole sector's picked clean. We need to go further out.
I agree. But where? The Magellan Cluster?
Magellan Cluster?
LV-426?
Oh, not there.
LV-426 is the aliens planet from the movie Aliens, by the way.
Yeah, Mizar's is
That was,
Yeah.
kind of a nice throw.
Injection pods in my life.
Wait, you
or a
want to
nice,
go back to Mizar?
Easter egg.
Harry, I doubt anybody's been out there since the war.
No, it's too close to the Vakar border. We'd be violating the Taladaran treaty.
It's also the planet from the first movie, too, where they found the derelict.
Good idea to me, Zach.
Come on, Harry. What are you afraid of? We don't have to go by the book anymore.
Welcome home, dear.
Oh, Casey, you're back. Look, I say we take a vote. Who's for going to Mizar? Oh, come on, Harry. It's not like it's in Vakar space. It's a buffer zone. Nobody even patrols out there. You know, there's gonna be some tasty salvage.
Yeah? Ah, I don't know why I let you talk me into these things.
Ooh, maybe you let me talk you into something else someday.
I heard that.
I know you were supposed to. Hey,
No.
Case, what do you say? Mizar?
Just stare at him blankly. Are we...
Okay, then. Mizar it is.
We got a nice clear terminus. 190 million clicks off the stellar midpoint.
Let's do it.
The music in this is actually pretty fun. I dig it.
Harry, pull out!
This chair is actually pretty fucking sweet. I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Well, the tea's just falling out of me at this point. Be right back. Enemy cat. You're right though. It's not DOS. How you doing, Big D? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Because just baffling to me. So we open up the game, right? You know, I know it says Microsoft Windows compatible, right? Come down here to the bottom. And it says, yeah, PC or MS-DOS 5.0 or later. Right there. You see it? Oh, I see it now. MS-DOS 5.0 or later with Windows 3.1 or later. Oh. Yeah, I see it now. So, that's what happened here. But we're playing it anyways, because we went through the trouble of opening it. But yeah. I did not see that line before. Sneaky game. Yes, we gotta switch games. No! We're here now. No! They call the DOSEMBER police. Oh wait, that's right. Everybody else has broken the rules.
Harry, pull out!
But I don't want to watch this again. As usual, the police think the rules right. You haven't yet? Haggard played Game & Watch Games. Dr. CDCS played something from Steam Clean. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think we just flew into a sun. Okay, timing is important.
Harry, pull out!
No, 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 no. To be fair, if it's Windows 3.1, it's DOS in your book, yeah. No. Are you fuck. Okay. Let's just get on the old deep end here. There must be a time limit, I'll bet. Ah, Jesus Christ. This one has to go to the blue. No. No. This is not an easy puzzle. I mean, the green needs to go to the green. I don't know what I would do any differently here. Nothing can be drug. Okay, we got that one. Which means this one has to go here. Okay. Havok over here making maps for Rogue. What? Are you fucking... It's fine, it's okay. Not okay. That was very upsetting. I think we're good. Thank you, Tony, for the GGs. Oh,
Auxiliaries online. Zach, wake up. You okay?
Oh, jeez. You say I'm a lousy pilot. Look at this.
Damn it, Zach. You're the one that told me this
Damn it,
was
Zach.
clear.
That's what the scanners said.
Let's run some instrument checks. Let's see what kind of damage we sustained.
Harry, scanners only pick up metal and rock. This thing must be made of something else.
Ah, shit. Every one of our drive systems is down, even thrusters.
you're right, though, Big D.
Great.
I will.
Great, so we're dead in the... You want to hear the good news or the bad news?
Good news?
There is none. The bad news is this thing's hurtling straight for the sun's corona. It's taking us with it.
And there's no way to get clear without our thrusters. Do we still have short-range communications?
Yeah.
Send a distress call.
To who? What, you think this thing is a ship?
Zach, I don't know, but maybe whoever or whatever's on board can help us.
Yeah, they're not too torqued at you for bashing in their front door.
Zach, just do it.
All right, sending distress signal.
Jesus, Sack. How was the numbers on the Saturday stream? They were good.
Run an ID check. See if there's any known
Ironically,
configuration like that.
Thursday was also very good. I think when I rated out on Thursday, there were like 65 viewers, which was wild.
Casey, come on, we need your help.
Shit, what am I doing?
Oh, here's a big surprise. Unknown.
Any response to our distress call?
Zip, dead air.
So, either we figure out how to alter our course
Or we're toast.
in about 4 hours.
You remember how it was a lot less than 4 hours solving the puzzle when we flew into the
Casey,
freaking sun?
better activate your probe. Let's see what we're dealing with out there.
Oh, DOSEMBER has been fantastic this year. Oh shit, what did she ask me to do? Maybe I should save.
Harry, Casey's brain is vapor locked.
Come on, Casey, get it together, will you?
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I've started up a probe here. Okay. Because, you know, DOSEMBER last year was just me here on Twitch playing DOS games. And it was kind of like, that was kind of my breakout moment as a streamer. That was when I started meeting some of the coolest people. Oh, yeah. Thanks. I'll leave myself notes, but I keep forgetting to change it back. I think that mods can actually set the game as well. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe if I hit continue. Continue should take me back. Oh no. Fuck me. Are you kidding? This might be the game that makes me die inside. Like, totally. Just... Hey, Lost Wolf, how you doing? No, that's wrong. I want to go here. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Now I gotta pay attention. Because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. trapped in a box.
Zach. Zach, wake up. You okay?
Oh, jeez. You say I'm a lousy pilot. Look at this.
Damn it, Zach. You're the one that told me this position was clear.
That's what the scanner said.
Let's run some instrument checks. Let's see what kind of damage we sustained.
Harry, scanners only pick up metal and rock. This thing must be made of something else.
Ah, shit. Every one of our drive systems is down, even thrusters.
Oh, great. Great, so we're dead in the... You want to hear the good news or the bad news?
Good news?
There is none. Bad news is this thing's hurtling straight for the sun's corona. It's taking us with it.
And there's no way to get clear without our thrusters. Do we still have short-range communications?
Yeah.
Send a distress call.
To who? What, you think this thing is a ship?
Zach, I don't know, but maybe whoever or whatever's on board can help us.
Yeah,
Cats like boxes.
I forked at you for bashing in their front door.
Zach, just do it.
All right, sending distress signal. Jeez.
Casey, why don't you run an ID check? See if there's any known ship with a configuration like that.
On it, boss.
Oh, here's a big surprise. Unknown.
Any response to our distress call?
Zip, dead air.
So, either we figure out how to alter our course
Or we're toast.
in about 4 hours.
Great. This is great.
Casey, better activate your probe. Let's see what we're dealing with out there.
That's what I did. Probe not in bay. Probe in use. I don't understand. Analysis. From probe, maybe. Agnostic? Of what? Is this the probe? Deploy.
Opening probe bay doors now.
I don't understand. I don't understand why I have to do an analysis to launch the probe.
Be careful, Casey.
Are we upside down? Porno music? It's great music. I'm so glad I never played this when it was current. Oh man. I just unsealed this game. Like $10 on eBay, I found a sealed box. I should have kept it sealed. No. I'm bummed about the thing where it listed DOS and I misread it. Love this music though.
Harry, I've never seen
Hugs on the
anything like this.
heartstrings.
I doubt any human has.
Is it some kind of composite, alloy, or secreted material? I mean, did they build this stuff or grow it? This
I'll
is
bet it's
complete
squishy to
unknown.
walk in.
Galaxy's full of unknowns, my young son.
I love Event Horizon. Yes, you're right.
The Titan rock dwellers till 4 years ago, and that was in our own system.
Oh yeah. I remember hearing that. The miners sunk a shaft right into the main colony.
This one is Windows 3.1, which runs in DOS.
Established communications. applications?
Yeah, well, let's be careful.
It says
'cause you're
DOS
right.
5.0 with
I
Windows
speak
3.1.
27 languages.
Yeah, 3 phrases. More beer, where's the head, and if you want to come by and see me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what's that?
Dude just got reduced.
I don't think so. Hold your position, Casey. Zach and I are joining you.
What, we are?
You got a better idea?
Guess we don't have much of a choice. Alright, let's suit up.
Casey, I'm gonna check my headset cam now.
Here's mine, Case.
Stand by, we're on our way, Casey.
I really dig this song though.
Man, I thought I'd seen everything.
Never seen a material like this before. Design? Totally alien. Almost looks like it was alive once, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice to know the old galaxy's still got a few surprises left for us.
I like how they're the same image and whatever they used to render this.
I was kind of hoping the old days were over.
Oh, come on, tell me.
Z. Smith, like Zachary Smith, Dr. Smith from Lost in Space.
Staying alive.
Uh-huh. This is a good piece of music, yeah.
It's definitely a ship.
No sign of the crew, of course. They must have evacuated this section.
Or got blown out when it decompressed.
We can't see much, Casey. Drop inside and throw some more light around there.
I'm not hating this game at all. I'm enjoying this, but I don't understand that first puzzle. You got a problem with porno music, a big D? Some of the best talent out there. Oh, you want me to do a thing here. Floodlight. Ta-da! Alright. Throw some light around. Place looks moist. Pornuary.
Let's do it. Looks like a lube rack in a maintenance bay.
Oof. Artificial gravity. About 70-80% of Terra normal.
Terra normal.
Oh, Larry, check this out. What the hell is this stuff?
Be careful. We can't tell what anything is until we find the life forms that built all this.
Good job. You broke it.
Hey, come over here. Found something. Might be a door.
Oh, let's blast it and find out.
No, blast it and you could decompress the entire ship.
They're already. Ugh.
Now, if we get through quickly enough and reseal it, the ship should cycle back to normal.
Fair enough. How do we get through?
Let's give Casey a chance.
Oh, come on, Casey can't even touch the thing. No offense, Case.
Well, touching it hasn't helped us. We need another approach. Go ahead, Casey, give it a try.
That is a really good CG rendering for the time of Tia Carrere, because that's not her face. And not good, but it's like it's good because the mouth is actually moving when it should. That's the part that I like. Touch the giant nipple. Photon reactive. Give me the laser. We still don't know what that does. We don't know what these do. Oh! We just hit it with a burnt orange photon, I guess.
Oh, great. Great, now we're stuck in here. Hey, where are you going?
Do you miss render games like this? Oops, sorry.
Can feel pressure. Ship cycling back to normal, just like I said.
Yeah, Harry, but cycling to what? There could be methane coming out of there, or carbon monoxide.
Just check your gauges, Zach. There's oxygen, some argon, xenon, nitrogen levels okay. No serious toxins. It's breathable.
Well, might as well give it a try. We're not going to get far on suit oxygen. Here goes.
You're so brave.
Okay. A little damp, though.
Moist. Called it. Moist.
What do you think you're doing?
Ditch the E-suit.
Stick to standard procedures, Zach.
No, Zach must strip naked.
Procedures, Commander.
It is Zachary Smith.
Retired.
He is Zachary Smith.
Fleet anymore. Come on, the E-suits are too bulky. Make better time.
So we've got a Lost in Space reference, LV-426, which is an Alien reference.
Hey, Case. Let's go over here. Check out this one. Harry? What the hell is that thing?
I don't know. Maybe one of our hosts?
Hosts? Harry?
He's like, baby, don't you know you're about to be a host? Sorry. They found Vortigons, apparently.
Yeah. He's an ugly son of a bitch, isn't he?
That's the reason for the hole in the other room.
Bro, desperately wants to be your anus.
Ship's been invaded by Kryn.
Wait. Kryn, aren't they the...
Yeah, kind of like piranhas. Could be thousands of them in here.
That's great. Whoa, what's that? Built-in flashlight?
I don't know. Casey opened the door with light pulses. Maybe it's one of the ways they communicate. It's dead.
Well, let's poke it with a stick. Come here, probe.
Harry, this stuff is harder than a drill sergeant's head. Kryn can do this. These things are armor-plated.
That's not good. Its tail's wagging.
Whoa. Things must have got pretty hairy around here before the end.
Well, Admiral Hardwick always said the most terrifying thing he ever saw was a full-scale Kryn attack.
Old man Hardwick actually talked to you?
Actually, we got along quite well.
Yeah, I bet.
Ooh, look at this.
Think it's dead?
Yeah, I'd say so. Let's try opening this thing. Oh, we're not getting through here.
Wait a minute. I bet Casey can make it through.
I bet you're right. Go ahead, Casey, see if you can make it through.
Yeah. Squish! Any of y'all ever seen a movie called The Explorers? It was about a bunch of kids who take a circus, like a carnival ride into space with a computer program. It's actually a fun movie. You still want to see that? I highly recommend it. You have it. You have it on DVD. I had a VHS when I was a kid. My sister and I watched that movie so fucking much. I'll take. You know what? I will. Yeah. Or I might see if it's on Blu-ray. You know what? No, I take that back. I do have it. I do have it digitally. Because my wife and I watched it probably about 4 years ago. It's all on my hard drives. Flight of the Navigator. That's one that I'd like to see again. I don't remember that one very much. And there was another movie. There was another movie in that vein. And I can't think of what it was called. Are you kidding? It came out...
We gotta keep moving.
Oh, shit. It came out on Blu-ray this fall? Oh, shit. You really can't pause in this.
Casey.
Casey, what happened back there?
Yeah, did you see anything that looked like navigational controls?
Oh.
Guess we better try another one of these doors.
Yeah.
Hey, Casey, let's try this one. What's going on? I thought Casey was the only one that could open these.
I don't know. Maybe those other doors needed Casey to override the locking mechanism because of decompression.
I don't remember Daryl. Oh, with Atreyu?
Here. Get a load of these things. Looks like a huge sink. It's filled with water.
Dumbass. Dumbass.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, Zach, you always did know how to make me laugh.
What the hell are you looking at, Cyclops?
So, Ari, look, it's a sink. Really? Oh, God, I'm thirsty. Fuck you.
You know, what's so damn funny, alright? That was an honest mistake.
Oh, trust me, Zach, from my angle, it was hilarious.
Can we just go now?
Oh, no. You first. Now that you're all refreshed.
War crime casualties. Look at this, Harry. There's no sign of any weapons whatsoever. These guys didn't even put up a fight.
Maybe they didn't have any weapons.
Oh, come on. They built a spaceship half the size of a small planet. You tell me they don't have the technology to build a simple laser?
No, I'm saying maybe they chose not to. Maybe they're a peaceful race.
Yeah, well, they're real peaceful now.
Look up ahead.
Yeah, another door.
Yeah, but this one is different.
Jesus. Looks like some kind of central hub. Seems heavily reinforced. You think this would keep those Kren out?
I don't know, maybe. But we're not staying here to find out. Gotta steer this thing away from the star, remember?
Yeah. I love Event Horizon. I've said it before, I'll say it again. That's one of my favorite movies ever.
Let's check this out.
It's like a beat-for-beat remake of Alien, too. Which isn't a bad thing, because they also nail it. I've probably watched Event Horizon like 20 times in my life since it came out. I know you do, Dragon Gem. You just need to watch it more. You know, hey, so there's talk of a TV series based on Event Horizon. We might actually get more.
We need your help to open them.
It's been off and on for the last 4 years.
Left of the door we came in.
Is that a PlayStation? I mean, any point a movie builds up that much suspense and tension, and then it shows you what it is, like it starts to dive. Look at Signs. Signs was incredible until we saw the alien. And then it just got weird. Like, the whole ending of Signs was absolute garbage. Let's save here. I get to type a translation? What? Language. Pattern found. Language unknown. Characters chroma symbols. Request manual interpretation. What? Signs ate it real hard in the very end. In my humble opinion. Manual interpretation. Fuddruckers. I don't fucking know what you want. I mean, like, the first half of Signs is awesome. I'd say. You know, I'm up for anything that, you know, they want to be like, let's make sense of crop circles. I thought crop circles were cool. I think I'm going for filling this. You like Aliens because it has CRT monitors? Oh, yeah. Another game that is all like this. work out as Rama. Never heard of that one. Alien, on the other hand, is very real sci-fi. Yeah, so I gotta figure out how to make this thing a full deal. Okay. I think I got it. Oh, fuck me, I'm missing one there. In the middle. Is that it? It was a Sierra game, it's okay. Oh, I got one. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. What? Did I take too long?
All right, Casey.
GG.
Hey, left, Zach.
Thanks, Havok.
Hey, you know, I just noticed something. You give an awful lot of orders for civilian.
I do outrank you.
No, you did outrank me, and the only reason you did was because you were a lot better at kissing ass than I was.
Oh, everything I got, I earned the hard way. Just because you kept getting busted for insubordination.
Oh, hey, I know what you're talking about, okay? You know that wasn't my fault.
Oh, the hell it wasn't. You went out of your way to disobey the orders. You never could accept...
They're walking in place. Yeah, I know.
Let me explain something to you, okay? If I take an order from you, it's because I choose to. Got it? Where the hell are you going? Was she pissed at you too?
Camera on wheels isn't in the budget.
Well,
Let's try this way.
I choose to.
They blew it on Tia, you think? Probably. Can you guys just, like, the CG here, how much work that must have been to render
What was that?
for a computer, you know? How long that took?
It's coming from over there.
Let's hide in plain sight by ducking.
Jesus, Aaron, it sounds like thousands of... Where the hell are they? Harry.
You can't see us.
What?
Must be using these air ducts to get around the ship.
They could be everywhere by now.
Well, that's great. That's just terrific. You guys, it's a little too close for comfort for me, okay?
I agree. Let's get out of here.
Right in front of you.
Sure, what you got, your mom?
Hey, are you getting a weird feeling like the hair on the back of your neck wants to stand on end?
Yeah. Kind of like we just walked into an intense electromagnetic field.
Yeah. Harry, wait a minute. This looks familiar, look. Generator, power conduit.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody.
Emergency cooling.
Hey, if you
This has got to be an engine room.
if anybody wants to use it and they want to get added to the list on the flow page, that is absolutely all right. Just let me know.
You don't have to act so surprised.
The only limitation was for people to commit the entire month to it to be on the T-shirt. Had to do it by the 20th of last month. That sound startled me. Yeah, anybody can participate in DOSEMBER. No way, Havok. I will sue you. Do they need to fill out the page? No, just send me a whisper on Twitch and I'll add you. Whoever it is. That flow code DOSEMBER page. Yeah, it's not like some closed thing. It was just like, you know, if you guys want to commit the month, give me something by the 20th so I can get a shirt, you know, on the store by December 1st. Or by November 20th, I meant. It's the thing on in your Discord. What do you mean? So this one right here. This is the link that everybody has. Right here. Just have whoever wants to join, just PM me here on either Discord, in my Discord, which is here. Or a whisper on Twitch, and I'll add you. Or add them. And essentially, all I'm going to do here is grab a link, their name, and the image from their Twitch right there. If you have a schedule, even better. No, it's fine. You're all good. I could derail myself plenty. Don't you worry about it. Yeah. We made it to the second CD, though. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Anybody that wants to be part of DOSEMBER can. Just got to talk to me if you want to get added to the flow page. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If it's just 1 game, 2 games, whatever. Use the tag. Or use the title tag. Gotcha. Yeah. Feel like we're being swallowed. Alright, no worries.
Oh, nothing around here. You found anything that looked like a nav console?
Nah, nothing like that. Did see a thing that looked like a big old hot tub. I was thinking maybe you and me would go down there, you know, splash around, splash. Or not.
Wait, is she hitting that thing with a dildo? What is happening here?
Come on, Zach. Wake up.
The hell was that?
Come on.
I think she's actually dragging him. Hey, how you doing, TN Comedy? Absolutely, thank you for lurking.
Come on, Zach. Wake up.
Crotch angle, though? Yeah, we got multiple crotch shots. Oh, boy. What is this thing, like 3 alligator heads?
Oh, now what? Oh,
What a creature.
elevator. Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit. Hey, Casey.
She's like 25
Remember
tops.
right after basic? We were dying to get into a real war. We weren't even
Existence.
ready. I guess nobody is. Combat changes people. Zach got crazier. I just got tougher. I had to keep him alive. But not you, Case. Nah.
Nah, you are a robot.
You never changed. We knew we could depend on you. You're always there for us. Straight and steady. But now you've changed too. Is it still you in there, Casey? Do you
I feel like I'm about to get kissed.
feel? Sure would be nice to hear your voice again. I think the medtechs were working on a speech interpolation system when we pulled you from the lab. I'm sorry we were in such a hurry. You know, when we get out of this thing, I'm gonna find you somebody that can build you a voice. That's a promise.
Toodaloo.
Did I miss anything?
Almost. How's your head?
Feels like you got stuck in a power loader's claw.
4th floor, ladies' lingerie.
That's supposed to be funny. Oh.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Fucking spins his blaster rifle around.
Your guess is as good as mine. Looks important, though. Wonder how you activate it. Zach!
Hey, works on my console.
I see Cortland 12 just went live with Major Striker. One of my favorite games.
Wow, look at that. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Graveyards usually are.
It's according to backlog.
Some kind of sundial.
Not sure.
Harry.
Hmm?
If you're through fantasizing fantasizing about me. I'd like to find a way out of here. You want to keep looking around?
Yeah, we gotta find those nav controls. Casey, why don't you keep working on this? It might help.
Looks like a puzzle. Okay. I'll run to the restroom really quick. Be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. I'm quite enjoying this game. Even though it feels like I'm watching a movie. Because I am. But it's okay. Also, it's beer 15. So there's that. I don't understand. Oh, yeah? Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. I see, I don't know what... I don't know what color these should be. Like, we've got purple, red, and yellow. Red. Okay, so we got... Oh boy, what did I do? What did I do?
Listen, I think we've done enough looking around here, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's meet up and move out.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Wait. You hear that?
It's coming from the bodies.
Oh, shit!
Watch your back!
Barry.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Pro Streamer Man. That's me. I'm Pro Streamer Man. How are you doing, Yenna? Good to see you, friend. Oh no! Get it off! Get it off! No! No! It's pretty alright on this end. How's life across the pond? It's fantastic. Okay, we try again. Living my best life, you know.
Listen, I think we've done enough looking around here, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's meet up and move out.
It's like best life, now with more Tia Carrera.
Wait. You hear that?
It's coming from the bodies.
Oh, shit!
Watch your back!
Barry.
No!
You killed him!
No! Oh no! Oh, sweet Jesus. Pretty impressive hit detection? Yes. So, Tia, we killed you too.
Listen, I think we've done enough looking around here, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's meet up and move out.
Wait. You hear that?
It's coming from the bodies.
They're coming out of the walls!
Oh, shit!
Watch your back!
Barry.
Stop dancing in my view! Shit, I thought I hit her. Get nervous every time it switches now. He's putting his fucking arm up there. Like a total noob.
How many of them are there?
Woo! It's the same one I keep hitting. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. What? Woo! Phantasmagoria? I have not played it. I think I have it though.
No, there's no time for that. Casey,
Might even have that in a big box.
Casey, you've got to fix the damage.
No, I have Trader's Gate, sorry.
The system's only
Different
gonna
game.
last a few minutes. Try to
I have a disc for Phantasmagoria though. Wait, did I just lose? God damn it. Do I have to play that all again? Oh no. Oh no. I have 7 discs, yeah. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. Looking at my CD shelf in the closet, trying to see if I can see it somewhere. I don't see it in there. I don't see it in there. I know it's in a paper book. I know I have it. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Hang on. Yeah, I found this. I want to say I found this at a Goodwill, but I don't see a price tag. But it definitely only paid like $1 for this, wherever it was. But yeah, it's got the whole booklet in here, the whole book of CDs. Okay, there is 2. I was like, oh no, it went from 1 to 3. Oh, here's 5, 6, there's 7. So I got them all. Book goes here. Kind of a cool booklet here, or packet. But it is weird because this thing will hold. Obviously, it was made to hold 14 CDs, and there's only 7. Maybe you don't go in here. Maybe you do now. I'll tell you that for free. Oh no! I guess there isn't anything back here, so it is made for exactly the amounts. No way in. Like a box for it. It's a game I want to play someday. Not really buying boxes at the moment. Kind of slowed down for a minute or 2. After that extremely expensive copy of Chasm the Rift, buying boxes at eBay prices is a little bit on hold. Please don't make me shoot again. Oh, we're good.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Casey, can you hear me?
Come on, Case, let me there.
Hold on, Chad.
There's nothing I can do. We gotta get back to the ship.
No, there's no time for that. Casey's the only one that can help us with the doors. Casey, you've got to fix the damage yourself. Your backup system's only gonna last a few minutes.
Okay. Here we go. Hello? Hello? What is the interactable thing here? There's no... Okay, we brute forced it.
All right, Case, we thought we lost you there for a minute.
Yeah, Zach and I had to carry you back here.
Yeah, speaking of which, next time they build one of you guys, they should really include some handles.
Well, looks like everything's up and running again. It's a good thing, too, because we need you to open another door.
Go to it, Case.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna need a name. Gonna need a name. Somebody give me a name. Blood Lolly, fine. I don't know. I don't understand. Linko! Welcome in, friends. How are you all doing tonight? Thanks for shouting them out, Zeke. First time playing Two Idiots Survive Project. Oh, it's Project Zomboid, man. The only thing I really know about that game is that the game developers almost had it done, and then their office flooded and they lost everything and had to start over from scratch after like 5 years of work. And it was devastating. But the fact that that game ever came out is amazing. Never played it though. Well, thank you so much for the raid, Linko. Everybody go follow Linko. He's good shit. Good shit. Alright, Captain Peel Card. Have a great night. Have you been enjoying it, Project Zomboid? Nearly got eaten twice, but man, it was fun. Awesome. I've gotten eaten a few times tonight. Not once by Tia Carrera, though. Real bummer. Nikki Phoenix is here. Oh, it's a good day. It is a good day to Twitch, comrade. Double raid. Welcome in, Nikki. You were working on Drive the Curse. What were you playing? Sierra Holiday Marathon. Nice. Flies in with her community. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. Both you and Lenko. Hey, Showdown. Quest for Glory 1. Very nice. Very, very nice. I am doing my best with a time-sensitive puzzle here. I got it. Okay. Do you think that I'm only having to solve 3 of these because of the difficulty setting I picked? Ta-da! Yeah, that's only half of the puzzle. I hate to raid and run. Oh, no worries, no worries. Need some rest. Go get some rest. Take care of yourself. It's probably a fair way to play it.
Oh, this is amazing. Look at the size of it.
Harry, can't even see the bottom here.
You just like walk off the edge.
I wonder what this is for.
I guess we're gonna find out. Not funny.
Be careful.
A few more seconds, they fall, right? Shit. Did he just spit on Carl or whatever my name is? Cool sound.
Did you feel that?
Yeah. Was it good for you? Oh man, do you think this is real?
Even this ship isn't that big. It's gotta be a projection. Or an illusion.
Hey, wait, maybe that energy field we went through before somehow, transported us to the home world.
Transported.
Yeah.
You've been watching too many old Star Trek reruns.
Harry, it's fresh air. There's even a breeze. This is an illusion. It's pretty damn convincing.
You remember all the hype about it? I didn't know about this game until I found its strategy guide in a Goodwill, and then I bought a copy.
Zach? Zach?
Do it. Put your face in.
You idiot!
Harry. Harry.
Stupid idiot!
Harry, would you cut me a break, okay? This is not the time.
I don't leave you hanging there just for being so damn stupid.
Harry, come on.
Grapple! Grapple! Grapple!
Oh, God, I love you.
No?
No, okay.
Hey, laser him then? Rust! Fuck you, game. She had just been in True Lies. We just watched True Lies not too long ago. Great movie. Over the top, but great.
Harry, come on.
I don't know how to use thrust.
Oh, God, I love you. No, okay. That would be nice. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Harry, come on.
A pretty good scream, not gonna lie.
Oh, God, I love you. No, okay. That would be nice. Come on.
Woo! We did it! I don't know why that was so hard the second time.
Oh my God, I thought I lost you. I'm so sorry I left you.
Wait, she could just run across it?
You were gone. I'm so sorry.
Harry, it's okay.
No, it's not. Stupid. I'm supposed to be keeping you alive.
Harry.
It's my job. We're a team. I'm so sorry, Zach.
Harry.
The enhanced star power.
You and,
I think we're about to kiss.
Casey have saved my ass more times than I care to remember, but believe me, it's not your job, okay? For the life of me,
Let's
I
see.
can't figure out why you, keep doing it. Unless, of course, you care about me more than you'd like to admit.
Let's all cringe together.
It's my job.
Right. Right.
Besides, we've always been a pretty good team, haven't we?
Yeah, the best.
I can go out Tia Carrera now.
The best.
Hey, in case, you probably know what I'm gonna say, right? This wasn't the first time you saved my ass, and the way things are looking, it's probably not gonna be the last, right? So, I just wanted to say that I'm glad, you know, I'm glad that we're partners, is what I mean. I'm glad that I know you.
We still have to take a look around here. Think you can manage that?
Yeah, I can manage that.
But remember, this time...
I know. Be careful. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, you were staring at his ass when he walked away. I caught you. Why did clicking green do anything here?
This is a weird ship.
Game looks cool as shit.
Everything we've seen here has got to have a meaning. If we can just figure it out, we'd have the answers we need.
You might as well try.
I'm enjoying it.
Rogosian mudhopper mates with itself. You ever start to think that maybe some things just are, some things don't have answers?
No, because there are answers here, and we're gonna find them before we run out of time. You got that?
Gee, she's starting to sound more and more like old man Hardwick, isn't she?
Okay, let's keep going left, Casey.
Need another name for this key. What do y'all got, chat? Make up something. I'm gonna start naming it after the last person that spoke in chat. This one's Cherry Onion. There we go. I don't know why that worked at all. Oh boy. Okay. 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 This is kind of a cool puzzle, not gonna lie. Hey Slim, how you doing? Can't quite get this one. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. It's a little lenient, thank you. Ah, we got it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty fantastic.
You're a good kid. Keep up the good work.
Ew.
Harry. Think maybe on these guys' planet?
With brain power, thank you. Yeah,
Human
nice.
beings
Nice
are
emotes.
Lobsters?
Oh, Zach.
Come on, you gotta admit, some of these guys would look pretty good on a bed of lettuce with a little lemon butter sauce.
Have some respect for the dead.
Why? They're dead.
Zachary Smith.
What do we have here? Health spa?
Slim, thanks so much for the host.
Barber shop?
Thank you.
Nightclub? Hey, come on, Harry. It looks like a band. Should I ask him to play our song?
We don't have a song, Zach. If there was a NAR console and all this stuff, we'd have to tear this place apart to find it. Assuming we'll even know it when we see it. I think we should take a look around.
Alright. We'll go this way.
Let us know if you spot anything, Casey.
Okay. A giant mech? Oh, it's a console. I barely saw that. Actually, I didn't see it. Thought it was the leg of the mech thing. The Last Dynasty. I have not. I know of the game. I may own it on GOG. Oh, wait, what? What? No, 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 no. It's totally December material? So apparently I can leave this puzzle. The Last Dynasty. It's an RPG, isn't it? Okay. Blue. Red. Probably green. Red. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? What's it like myth? Oh, really? One of a kind. Look on. I mean, I've already got my schedule made for the month, but there's going to be games that don't work. I can just feel it. I don't own that one. Don't own it. What do you guys think is... Oh. Well, GG, Havok. Just wasn't picking the right button there. Tracked grappling beam?
Casey, what do we have here? Huh.
It's beautiful. Maybe it's important. Maybe symbolic.
Maybe valuable. Better hold on to it. You never know if we ever get out of here. Might be worth something.
Hey, Retro Militia, how you doing? December's going amazing. What?
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing? Who's gonna clean this up?
Well, looks like Casey's figured out what this place is. Looks like a sick bay. Those have to
This game looks so nice. This game is crazy.
Well, do me a favor. If I ever need an operation, no matter how small, don't let Casey do it, okay?
This is really strange. All this armor and nothing protecting the back of their heads. Well, unless you're having better luck than I am, I think we should keep going.
No, I got nothing. Hey, Casey, if you're quite through playing doctor, we're ready to go, okay? So, get your thrusters in gear.
Okay, Casey, you're on point.
Did I not want to pick up that hand?
I'll say one thing about those Kryn. They sure as hell do it.
Why did I do that?
Think we'll ever find any of these guys alive?
Well, I sure hope so.
You know, it's times like this I wish I just stayed home and went to business school, just like Mama wanted.
Yeah, Zach, I could just picture you crunching numbers for a living.
Well, it just so happens I have a pretty good head for figures.
Female figures don't count, Zach. Okay, Casey, time to try another one.
There we go. All right, Lost Wolf, your name. Lost Wolf B. You're welcome. And then what, the first one? Green? Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my god, okay. I think the blue The blue needs to end up over here. Okay. See it. Good. Son of a mother! Shit. God damn it, red. Why red? Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. You don't see the lights around the puzzle? Oh, you do now. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Oof. Okay. I think I am done for tonight. About 5 o'clock. My wife will be home in the near future. And there's pizza because, you know, Friday night. I do want to take a look at the CD that came with the magazine of this one. That puzzle was like the moment where I was like, okay, I'm done. It was very ridiculous also. Yeah, no, I just like, that puzzle just kind of did me in there. But that is A-okay. So we made it like halfway through disc 2. I may come back and finish this game at some point. I was quite enjoying that, actually. But we'll probably pull the guide out for the puzzles. So in the back of the strategy guide here, this guy, there was actually a CD that came with it that had some behind the scenes stuff that I want to take a peek at before we depart. This guy. It's not even a named CD. Look at this. It's just D. How you doing, Clever? Good to see you. Okay, let's take a peek at this. Oh, so it's laid out like the game menu. Neat. There's the trailer. There's a blooper reel. Let's do it. Well, that's probably a spoiler, huh? You remember when I clicked bloopers and not Mechadius?
Behind the scenes kind of thing you wouldn't get to see, like in the game.
Are we rolling? Nobody says action around here. Zach, what do we have here? Zach?
As far as I know, Carolyn's not in the game.
I'm Zach. Oh. Case, I guess you were right all along. There is no such thing as a... Maybe we should split up and look around.
I came in here one day with the little booties, and I said, it's kind of cool because you can moonwalk on these slats. And then all of a sudden, the next thing I know, everybody's wearing them.
Can't give up without a fight.
You can't say that line until I say my other one.
I thought that was the line. Oh man.
Did Mechadius make any other games other than this? Is this... Oh, this is like credits or something. Oh, maybe not.
You're invited to enter a time warp created by a very talented team of computer programmers, graphic
Critical path, huh?
designers, filmmakers, and professional actors. So come along, get into the game.
We got an outage on nav control. Collision in 8, 7, 6.
The Daedalus encounter from Virgin Interactive Entertainment.
Oh, I was saying it right. Nice.
With a bang.
The player assumes the role of Casey, who was the gunner on the fighter that Tia and Christian were operating, but who was seriously injured during one of the final battles. And basically, the only thing that's left of him is his brain.
Your mind has been placed in a cerebral support mechanism. It's a device that when...
She's trying to say you're a brain in a box, Case.
Zach,
The game screen becomes a viewport, allowing the player to see what's taking place as well as interact with the characters.
here, why don't I let you take a look at yourself? Now, you may not look the same on the outside, but I know it's you.
You look like a mousetrap.
And we need to know if you can respond. If
Like the
you
one you'd
can,
find out back
use
by the
virtual
dumpster of a fast
interface
food
in front of
place.
you to transmit a yes.
The interface is how the player will interact with the game. So all the commands that the player wants to give to the computer to make the game do something, we'll do it through the interface.
A lot of valuable
There's a very human element to this high-tech interactive adventure.
And we figured you'd be interested in joining us.
We went to LA, we casted the male lead, and then we kicked around doing a name talent for the female lead. And we had a list of characters that we were thinking of, our list of actresses that we were thinking of. And Tia just popped out that she was the best one.
I read the script. I enjoyed the character, first of all. And it was exciting and different. I've always been a big fan of Blade Runner, is one of my all-time favorite films. Aliens, you know, T2. I'm just a gizmo-ophile, so.
A gizmo-ophile, okay.
They would have a relationship that was sort of a bantering relationship like moonlighting, because that's appealing to a lot of people.
Somehow, transported us to the home world.
Transported.
Yeah.
You've been watching too many old Star Trek reruns. I'm the head of the ship, and my cohort, Zach, who, he needs my direction to get him through space and keep him alive, basically.
Actor Christian Boucher, who plays Tia's shipmate, knew the kind of character he wanted Zach to be.
Sort of a Han Solo meets Bill Paxton in Aliens. Kind of an idiot, but kind of brave.
Idiot!
Harry.
Stupid idiot!
Cut me a break, okay? This is not the time.
All of the game's 2 hours of full-motion video involved working against a blue screen background.
Blue screen.
The character is hanging from some spires, and he's kind of jostling around, and then suddenly the spires break and he falls down. For this particular shot, we used set pieces that were the spires that he hangs on. Those clothing rods that you see in closets, and they took one of those and dressed it up and painted it. And they used that on the set. They suspended it from the scaffolding, and they had the actor actually hanging on it. And then he was supported by some blue boxes underneath him so that he didn't have to fold his entire weight on it. And of course, you never see those blue boxes in the scene, so.
Oh, really? I didn't know that, Matt.
He'll be here in the foreground of the scene. He'll be right behind these guys and probably dangling a leg over a couple of these other spires. And then the spires will break off, and he will fall down in the scene.
Harry, come on.
That was a good scream, though.
Is combined with computer-generated graphics to make for a state-of-the-art game-playing experience.
What we have here is a giant special effects movie. It's like special effects from beginning to end. We're using a technology where we track the movement of the camera head and then feed it into our computer to establish the background so that they move in perfect sync with the camera head. So we simulate the experience of watching a camera move around in an environment which actually doesn't exist. It's just pure art.
As an actor, it all depends on your imagination. There's nothing. There are no sets. You have blue boxes. You have blue spheres. Nothing to play with. So
This scene was great.
At times, the actors had to be completely trusting of their fellow game makers.
Some of the 3D backgrounds they weren't finalized, but they were sort of roughed in so they could get an idea of, where things were that they had to move around.
Adding to the excitement of the Daedalus encounter is a 16-bit audio track created by professional sound designers.
It's a good sound in it. Yeah.
Is both a blessing and a curse. Nobody knows what an alien spaceship is supposed to sound like. We didn't either, but in a sense it made it a lot easier because we could really decide, well, that's what this is going to sound like, and that's what this is going to sound like, and it's supposedly an organic environment, so we can bring in a lot of processed organic sounds, and so instead of being more difficult, it became a lot easier to make those decisions as time went on.
And like a true Hollywood movie, the Daedalus encounter features a first-rate musical score from performers like Ronnie Montrose.
Music is really part of the overall sound design.
Is it just me,
so
or is his face and head very disproportional?
Sort of tone and music, and that you'll never see in the next scene, and it won't come back, and every scene will be different. And hopefully we'll give you a little added something as you're going through and playing the game.
Best movies, I think, are the movies that engage you. And the neat thing about interactivity is it's very involving. At a lot of points in this title, actors turn to you directly, and you're the game player, and address you.
Tetsu from Akira, yeah. Yeah.
And Casey, your guidance system's pretty much automatic, so you can concentrate on the job. Most other functions are up to you.
They made the face texture too small, but yeah.
Make that experience, the more engrossing it's going to be.
The 22nd Century, an extraordinary game-playing experience. PC CD-ROM and
that kiss didn't happen.
Available in April 1995. 3DO coming in May 1995.
Ready to burn, baby.
Get into the game with the Daedalus encounter.
Sin on a flat image. It looks like there's a meme floating around of Gabe Newell where his face is like this big on his head. And that's what it reminds me of. Flashing images, I guess.
I've lost complete track of the time. I don't know what day of the week it is. I don't know. Yes, we came out with a one-page document that described the title that we wanted to do.
We had a brainstorming session.
Well, first of all, it starts out with the drawing itself. And the drawing means turning on.
Thousands of storyboards in a couple of days.
And it was pretty intense.
What I tried to do was separate these different races by giving them to different people to do, so they have an entirely different look. So the
Oh, there's more than one race on this ship, right?
The crane was designed by another person. Everything having to do with the SETI spacecraft was designed by yet another person. So that they held together from a design point of view, but they were very different.
Very exactly. Took your brain.
Fabricated.
One is the name of your ship, which is the Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. Henry gives
This is a painful video to watch. Got a little bit of the music here. It's actually in WAV files. I did pull it on the CD the other day. I think this was the good one. Yeah, it is. Gallery of the Arts. Can't believe this dude drank out of a toilet. You might think that I'm just gonna sign off, but no. We're gonna find somebody to raid. Shit, that was. And it could be somebody playing DOS games. Maybe another DOSEMBERist. DOS member. I don't know. What do we want to call them? I like DOSEMBERist. I think that's a band, DOSEMBERist. But DOS member is both funny and inappropriate. So we might go with that. DOSites? DOSites. So this image here is amazing, This is my favorite thing. That is not how I expected them to do that. Decemberist? Yeah. There was a band, one of my absolute favorite bands in the entire world. One album, they were like cousins of somebody in Demon Hunter. They were called Thin December. Highly, highly recommend that album. It's like peak mid-2000s rock. And just that band comes together in this beautiful, beautiful collage. Yeah, Decemberist. Decemberist was a band. You know, I can't even say it right. Thin December. THIN. They look like they had fun doing this, which is awesome. Maybe I didn't pull the music from this. Hang on. Sound? Yeah, encounter. Here we go. I did pull it. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm probably going to swipe that for my intro music for the stream, honestly. Because that is dope as shit. I'm kind of storing some music here in documents. Oh, I didn't put it in here. Let's get that right now. Alright, let's see who's out there playing DOS games. There's me, I'm playing DOS games. That's... Why did a Spanish streamer tag Fortnite as DOS? I find that totally unacceptable. Deep. It's true. DOS is 2 in Spanish, they don't know what it is. That makes sense. Loyal? Alright, so we got Dr. CDCS, or we got Sigurd Bjorn, who I don't think I've ever rated, so we might do that. They're doing Betrayal of Krondor, Part 14. Doc is actually showing off the Decemberist. Damn it, December page, the thing that he pulls up and tells you all about this wonderful event. Oh, damn it. Okay. Let's hit Bjorn. Let me see how long they've been up here. Did we? This is not the way though. Did we raid Bjorn? I think we did. I think we raided him recently, and I didn't put it there. Let's hit Dr. CDCS. Now that I've looked at the stream, we did just do that like Friday last week. So let's hit up Doc. Why I have a sheet, but sometimes I forget. And Doc just started. Cool. Okay. Don't tell Scotty. Tell Scotty. What? Alright, hit the raid. Just Doc. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be playing more Anvil of Dawn. Might start a little bit earlier, not sure. I love you all. But I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend.
If you just want to suggest a game, suggest it. It takes me a while. I have a lot of games that I need to go through, so that list is a bit long now. Oh, geez. Speaking of DOSEMBER, the raid from Artyom Havok. Oh my goodness. Welcome everybody coming from Artyom